Hey guys, Amanda Starrantino here. Winds are picking up. KSBY, and I'm with Andrew. He's from the Los Padres National Forest. Tell us about the resources what the main issue is with the resources that we're dealing with on this fire.
Well, fire activity this summer has been really hectic across the West, especially in the state of California. And so what we have is probably about 24,000 firefighters and support that are working on active fires across the state. And so when a fire like this breaks out here locally, we have to try to find what we can, what's available, to bring it in and support us. And so
Highway 101, we're looking at the two fires that took off yesterday. We're looking at the possibility of a spot fire up here, which is now the fire that we're looking over there up on top, which is now within the Los Padres National Forest.
We'll find other hot spots throughout the area that we'll have to deal with.
Okay. How many hot spots have you seen in the area?
Back over here and talk about
Innumerable.
what our objectives are.
We were up there where all the smoke is earlier.
Okay.
So we just depend on Mother Nature to work with us a little bit, and when the winds are against us, we just have to back up a little bit and make sure it's safe to work. So we don't want to be up there right now.
Moving a lot back and forth, and looking at the main point of the fire behind me up there. So that's the main point. It's up on the ridge, and that's where all the action is taking place right now, and that is the main concern. There's a lot of planes overhead dropping retardant, dropping water, making sure this fire gets out. Through this brush, and let me show you. Look how dry this brush is. This is easily flammable. It's can catch fire very easily, and you can just see how much is actually charred. And Starrantino here. Fire is that way, behind that wall. Smoke is moving north along with the wind, so it is moving down the ridge. Hot spots, those are throughout the area. All down below the ridge, you can hear planes overhead. And this is a continuing fight. There he goes, he's jumping.
Double rainbow.
Slop over across the road. They just come right up the road about 300-400 yards. They'll run into me.
Copy, break, Control 52. I know you're in a good position. Going through that way.
You the division commander? Yeah.
Control 52, 25 shots. Copy.
the Cuesta fire, that hot spot I was just telling you about, this is it. Crucial spot out here.
Dozer too, but again, I don't think we'll get the dozer. I don't think we'll get the Charlie, but we'll get the water tender, and then should have 2 ships overhead here.
Water's an issue on this one. Fire's moving with the wind, going north. I'll give you an inside look.
Was the other guy wearing a red helmet?
Yes.
Okay.
This area was not covered, it was all smoke. However, once retardant line was dropped, unfortunately those winds picked up 3 hot spots and they moved. Fire is still active in this area. Firefighters are on scene. Santa Barbara fire is right down that way, and there's more fire as you go up. Stay with KSBY.
Now we want to go to Amanda Starrantino, who has been on the fire lines all day long. Just a heads up, we are attempting to use Skype for this story, and the service is just a little bit spotty, so bear with us. Amanda, can you hear us?
Hey Richard, I am in the front line of where the Cuesta fire is at. The 101 North is behind me about 4 miles. Santa Margarita is 1 mile to the front of me, and that's north, and that is not the way they want this fire to go. But unfortunately, around noon today, this is where the flames came out. Hot spots out of nowhere. Even a retardant line was just dropped, and then 3 hot spots right back here on this hill. 1, 2, 3. With this strong wind, it moved down, and that's what caused all of this to go up. And as you can see, there are still some hot spots. You can see right there. There's one. There's several over there. And there's actually a few back there. And just 30 minutes ago, a tree came down into what they have as their fire line. This is their fire line, and it's the only road that's taking them up to the rest of the fire. And as you can see, it did jump this around 1 today, and this is all scorched now. So they are working on taking up that tree so they can get back up there. There is a culvert that is on fire. There's video of it. You can find it on Facebook. It is billowing of flames. So I can't get too close because the smoke is so heavy down there. I have to keep this on for most of the time because the smoke is heavy here. And it's the feeling of it just hurts your throat. These firefighters are working very hard. The smoke is thick, goes up through your nose and down into your throat. So the feeling of, it's like a suffocation. So this is what's going on here. These hot spots, they're working on getting them out. You can see the firefighters are working on getting them out as quickly as possible, but they are calling this an active spot. Back to you guys.
People out there, and thank you so much for that report.